Hello and welcome to the real world. My name is Carly West and I'm the 4-H and Youth Development Agent in McLennan County. And in this segment, we're going to talk about clothing. Clothing is a basic necessity that everyone needs in their lives, and we try to get clothes that we can wear at work and when we're in our social life. So the average person spends a minimum of 5% of their income on clothing. My tips when getting clothing, and I think what most people think about, is getting essentials that can last. I know that there are trends in fast fashion that goes around, but once you get into the real world and you're working on a budget, getting those essentials that last is very key. So we have our different types of work attire, and then we have our casual attire. So in our casual attire, we want to get something that expresses ourselves. We express ourselves through our hair and our makeup, our clothes, accessories, and just as an individual. And then there's different work attire. We're going to talk about casual, and business professional today. But there's also those work attire that may be issued by the company that you're working for. You could be a nurse or a janitor, a police officer, things like that, that we're just going to assume that your work is giving to you. So we'll start with our casual style, and this is dependent on who you are and what you like. It could be anything from jeans and t-shirts to blouses and fitted pants. You may be a sweatshirt and yoga pant person or sweatpants. This really just depends on who you are and what your taste preference is. Then we go into business casual. Obviously, business casual is different for men and women. Women, a blouse, some tasteful work pants, black shoes. Business casual women are able to express themselves a little bit more than business professional. Tasteful jewelry, dresses, things like that. Throw some patterns in there and have a little bit of fun, but you're not too business professional quite yet. For men, you can wear a polo shirt and khakis. We're in Texas. A lot of men wear boots, nice dress shoes. You can wear a tailored shirt, a sport coat, kind of keeping it neutral colored. And then tie is optional with our men in business casual. Business professional doesn't have to be as boring as these pictures. You can always throw in a fun tie, a few prints here and there, and you really just kind of have to read your workplace, kind of see what everyone else is wearing and how far you can push what you're wearing in business professional. Women can wear dress suits, pantsuits, nice tailored dresses. Closed-toed shoes are usually preferred with business professional. And then our men are going to wear solid colored, dark colored suits. So gray, navy, black is usually the preference with business professional. So when we're talking about the real world budget for clothing, all of the budgets we're going to be talking about are really at a low standard when we're talking about this. You might spend a little bit more in the real world, but for our simulation, these budgets are kind of set at a low bar. So for our low cost clothing breakdown, our budget is going to be $80. And you may be like, whoa, that's not a lot of money. But really, if you budget it out and you're getting essential pieces that you can wear when you're out with your friends, and you can also wear at work, it's really going to work for you. So some stores to consider are thrift stores and consignment shops, which have really become a trendier thing in the past few years. Walmart, TJ Maxx, Ross, Target, Old Navy, Forever 21, and Payless are some great places to start when you are looking for some low cost clothing. Then we go into our medium cost bracket, and our budget for this is going to be $130. So some stores to consider for this budget is going to be Dillard's, Urban Outfitters, American Eagle, Zara, Nike, The Gap, JCPenney, and then probably anything that you can find in the mall. And then going into our high cost breakdown, our budget is $180. So stores to consider for this budget are Nordstrom, Madewell, Seven for All Mankind, Saks Fifth Avenue, Banana Republic, Polo by Ralph Lauren, and brands along those lines. And some things to remember when you're thinking about your clothing options is to keep your budget in mind, what works for you at that time, and getting pieces you can wear when hanging out with friends, but also work appropriate. I personally do this a lot. I get blouses that I could wear with jeans, but also can pair with the black pants and a little blazer, and I can wear it to a meeting. Get staples that will last you a while. I think this is key. You know, if you're going to get a pair of shoes for work, get a nice sturdy pair of shoes that's going to last you throughout the year. And then showcase your style and taste. You know, just because you're on a budget doesn't mean that you can't showcase who you are with your clothing. And lastly, you can be trendy on a budget. I know everyone wants to wear all the newest clothes and all the newest trends, and you could definitely, you know, twist those trends and make them your own with the budget that you are on. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned a little something about budgeting for your clothing.